Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, mini Motorways. Let's go to Munich for today's daily challenge, which will see double bridges and double traffic lights. Well then, double toil and trouble. Hulkmat is here. He is Hooglin the Googlin. It's me. I'm the Googlin. Okay. Sunflare Space misread that as Ooglin and had concerns. Listen, nobody's Ooglin this Googlin. Just gonna put that thought out into the universe, and then we're going to swiftly move away from it. The fact that I used the word swiftly counts as commentary on the Grammys. This is what you come to the _Goog for. The Grammys were last night. That is about as far as I'm aware happened. They were a thing. People won awards. Good for them. Hulkmat is not in the same town as me or anything. Broadly, on a planet-wide scale, yeah, Hulkmat's just down the metaphorical street. But, it is not as though I can go over to the next room and thwack Hulkmat upside the head. That is not a thing that can happen. Let us take 4 traffic lights. That will probably be the only traffic lights we need for the rest of time, or at least today, honestly. Nora, hi. Yes, you're very leg rubby today, which is adorable. It's very precious how leg rubby you are today. Unfortunately, I'm busy at the moment, and I'm worried that you're going to eat my mic cable, given that you've suddenly become fascinated with my mic cable. It's a problem. How many more times should I let you rub the mic cable before I conclude that you're going to chew the mic cable, and that would be bad? Well, I've already concluded that it would be bad if she chewed the mic cable. I don't need additional conclusion on that front. Now then, this blue right here will go like that. This orange up over here will make a lovely little snake road going that-a-way. This orange might take a bridge and go join it. It doesn't seem like the worst idea I've ever heard. Yeah, why don't you take a bridge and go join it? You can be a second orange going this way. You can be a cat that gets away from the computer now. Thank you. Goodness. Nora has always been fascinated with cables, and there have been additional cables incorporated into the living room, which was probably not a great idea. But listen, I have tried many times. Here's the thing. There's a video game you may have heard of. It's mildly popular. It's award-winning. It has a very long title. It's the award-winning, very popular online multiplayer, massively multiplayer online role-playing game Final Fantasy XIV, which has a free demo, which, that meme. That meme, okay? If we did post-production here at twitch.tv/the_Goog, which we kind of don't, there would be a slap, I'd slap up the image of the meme. You know the meme. Point is, I have tried many times to play Final Fantasy XIV on my PlayStation because I want to play video games on my couch. This is the big problem I have with PC gaming as an industry, almost. I want to play video games on my couch. I want to be sitting on my couch when I play video games. Thank you. And to the people who make Final Fantasy XIV know this. There is a version of Final Fantasy XIV which has been released specifically for the PlayStation 5, which is a very sit-on-your-couch type of video game system. The problem is, it's bad. Or more specifically, I'm bad at it. I've tried 8 different times to figure out a way where my brain can actually wrap around all of the control schemes and do all of the things what need doing in Final Fantasy XIV with a PlayStation 5 controller, and it's just not happening for me. The brain thoughts don't work good, or something. I have not yet been able to crack that particular nut. Now then, speaking of crack and nuts, we have a problem. And the problem is these blue houses. Some of them need to get over here, but also this orange road exists. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a simply, frankly, ridiculous orange loop road, like so, to loop the oranges all the way up and over and down into Voop, like so. So this is going to happen, and this is going to be fine, and then this blue house is going to support this blue business, and that's going to be great, and eventually we're going to get a bridge back so that these purples can help out over here, and everything's going to come up Goog House. So I have tried on a number of different occasions to play Final Fantasy XIV with a PlayStation 5 controller, and it has never, ever, ever fucking worked for me. It just doesn't click. So eventually, I got frustrated and I gave up, and I've been playing, even before this I played 14 on my PC, and I do on occasion play 14 on my PC, but lately, the only time I've had available on my PC where I could play a video game or whatever is after I've been working all day, which requires me to sit in my computer chair, dick around on a computer, and do some work stuff. And the last thing I want to do after having sat on a computer chair, dicked around, and done work stuff all day is sit in that same computer chair, dick around, and do stuff that is very mechanically similar to work stuff. There are only so many different ways to flavor moving a mouse and hitting keystrokes. Eventually, my back hurts, or my brain is like, this is just work, you're just working. And I know it's not actually true, because sadly no one is paying me to dive through a dungeon or parse some, high fantasy language or whatever, but still, it feels very much like working, which is unfortunate. What else is unfortunate is the need to incorporate these gray beiges here into this road system. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We do this little road here, and we slap a traffic light right there. This is actually a perfectly fine traffic light. This orange car is going to turn left with the light. These lights are going to go straight right through it, just like that. You see that orange car come through there, turns right against the light, never loses momentum, but also the light stays green going this way. That is exactly what you want out of a traffic light. No one is ever going to need to come up this road and down this way, making this a perfectly cromulent traffic light. Oh, fiddlesticks. So this blue thing here has gone circular. Yes, Hulkman, I used the Simpsons word. Oh, God. All right. Where was I going with this? Oh, right. So Final Fantasy XIV. There is a PS5 version. I'm bad at video game mechanics and can't piece together a good way to play it. So I play on my PC, which ultimately results in me playing for 45 minutes and then being like, my back hurts. I'm bored. I want to do something else. This NPC's generic questline doesn't interest me. So I go do something else, and I don't play Final Fantasy XIV, which, there's no law that says you have to play video games, but there is a sense of common sense that's like, Goog, you pay $60 some odd to pay this. You not only bought this video game, this is one of those video games that you have to keep buying. And if you're going to keep buying it, you should probably try to figure out a way to play it. Coffee Cafe has redeemed a treat for Nora. And if it was just a matter of, well, if I'm not using it, I shouldn't pay for it, I would actually stop paying for it. I am capable of not paying for things, amazingly, even when confronted with the knowledge that I will no longer have the access to them that I'm not using. But, Nora, hi, take a treat. You want a treat? Sniff it, jump for it, go get it. I threw it. It's over that way. It went that way. Now, don't look at me, I don't have it. See? She's licking my empty hand, which is adorable, but also I don't have it. I threw it that way. She's looking that way now. Good. Smart cat. Go figure it out. She's turning around. Okay. She doesn't know where the treat is. Good morning, Leah Fireheart. Oh, goodness. We are talking about Final Fantasy XIV, which has a very long meme title that I can't remember. So, if it was just a matter of, hey, I'm not playing the game, I should probably stop paying for the game, I would eventually stop paying for the game. But it is a good game. It's fun when it's fun, and I like it when I like it, and I want to play it when I want to play it. So, when I want to play it, I want to sit on my fat, lazy ass and play it, because it's a video game. That's what video games are designed to be done. Listen. Maybe this is just because I very much grew up a Sega Genesis and N64 and that kind of, that level of video game kid. I grew up playing console video games, and my dad had a Macintosh on which he played, such relative, groundbreaking titles as The Curse of the Azure Bonds, which is a Dungeons and Dragons thing. Yeah, that was a thing. Anyway. Maybe it's just because I grew up a console gamer. Maybe it's just because PC gaming is anathema to the concept of video games, but video games are a thing that you sit on your fat ass on the couch and play. Or if you don't have a fat ass, you sit on your normal-sized ass on the couch. But I'm the _Goog, so, you sit on your fat ass on the couch and play. And I wanted to play Final Fantasy XIV on the couch, so finally, as this story has taken a goddamn month to get there, I realized that I have a USB extension cable, and I can take my big fancy MMO mouse with all of the 9 buttons and whatever, and I can run a stupidly long cable from my couch to my computer, and I can run another stupidly long cable from my computer to my television, and I can play Final Fantasy XIV with my fancy multi-button wireless mouse. No, I will not tell it again. I've told it 3 times. The point of the story is I played Final Fantasy XIV with mouse and keyboard on my couch, and it was good. It was good. It vaguely resembled the way video games are meant to be played, as God intended them, on your couch. This pink road is going to come up this way. We're going to have these 2 pink houses support this pink business. That should be fine-ish. Here, take a 3rd house. Take a 3rd house? Yeah, you take a 3rd house. You take that, and we'll have 1 and 2 support the pink down here. If this goes circular, we'll revisit the issue, but maybe we won't need to. There we go. Maybe the terracotta square and circle. I'm guessing you mean these oranges right here, could share and be better off. Well, that would violate the core principle of one business, one road, for starters, but... Oh, goodness. So the orange the orange square and the orange circle could theoretically somehow share... I mean... Life's not great right now for this orange circle. This orange circle actually needs another dude right now. Boop and boop. Yeah, I mean, it does share with the white right now, and this does go quite a long way. Maybe. You go there. You go there. And we've still got this pink about which to worry, which, not great. What if we took you, and you, and then 3 of you, just motorway number 2, whoop, like so. They could just go under... They could just go under the light blue with their own... That's a significantly... I think that's the way we're gonna have to do this. Hold on. Yeah, Coffee Cafe, you've stumbled on the correct answer. We're gonna get rid of this bridge, which already exists. So we're not even net losing a bridge here. We are, at least for the moment, net losing an orange house on this, which might be a problem, but we'll see. Anyway, you come up here, go over there, and now we just get this nice, significantly shorter road. It's significantly shorter and less sherry, so the fact that there's one less house on it might actually not matter that much. We'll see. This orange house is going to be isolated from everything for at least a minute, but, you know, it'll be fine. Here, give me 2 more bridges. That might see us through on bridges for the rest of the run. I've got these 3 light blues right here, what ain't doing nothing, which isn't necessarily great, but, you know, I'd love to be able to, oh, well, bother. Okay, you point that way. Got more orange happening here. Actually, hold on. Having more orange happening here, not necessarily the worst thing, because we've got these oranges right here, and they can do this. You point that way. Hold on, I have an idea. Hold on, I have an idea. You just kind of Mary Doof yourself over this way. So we get these 3 oranges supporting this business, which means we can theoretically chop these oranges off. Hold on. This is a terrible idea. So now we get 6 oranges, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going straight into this business, and then this orange, what had previously not been doing nothing, just swoopy doops over like so into thus, and we've forked our way into having 4 oranges support this circle? I mean, that seems bad and dumb and stupid bad, but, you know, maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it's actually just A-okay. Has anyone considered the possibility that it might just be A-okay? It could be A-okay. You don't know. You don't know for a fact that it's not A-okay just because it's clearly, obviously not A-okay. It's frankly rude. Anyway, I think we need to reassign some motorways here. I was going to say motorway number 1, but, well, no, it does make more sense to reassign motorway number 1. Let's take motorway number 1. We're going to put it over here so that these 2 purples can get up this way. That way, well, we still have a problem of this business. This business will also be served by reassigning motorway number 2. We reassign motorway number 2, and that means that we now have to voop and voop and voop and dupe like so. Get this awful pink nonsense road going up this way, and then doot 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 and wad doot. We stick a traffic light right there, and now we have 7 houses going over to here. Can you switch the purples? The other 2 purples are kind of in the way. Well, I mean, these 2 purples right here are not actually doing anything right now. Hold on. Because theoretically, they're the 2nd and 3rd purples for this business, but they could have the motorway. And if they have the motorway, they don't really need any space, right? By the way, this white nonsense we can shorten a little bit. So if these 2 have the motorway instead of a road that goes this way, that means that this ridiculous orange road can be, like, substantially shorter than it is. We can reclaim all of this road, which is good. We still theoretically would like to have additional backup support for this business, which could be provided in the form of rerouting this pink house and having these 2. Yeah, these 2 can just kind of chuckle fuck their way down here. Boop, and boop like so. These two swing down this way, and this is a very long road, but this road is not going to be used that often. There. Now, can you look nicer, please? Can you hook the way roads are meant to hook? I want you to... Fine, whatever. Okay. So this is going to take a minute to restructurate itself, but once it does, we will eventually have a whole bunch. Okay. So all of those have worked out. This pink business is going to be fine. This pink business is pretty well supported. It's got like 8 houses on it or whatever. I'm going to restructure this light blue road just a wee tad like so. That'll allow me to snake this third light blue down this way. And now both of these circles have 3 houses supporting them, which is not a lot of houses, for the record. But it might be enough. Now, this white business here, the easiest and simplest thing to do would be to ever so slightly restructure this road, I think. Because these purples are they're rarely going to be needed. So we can get away, I think, with having these whites do other stuff. Let's have them go up there. We'll take these 2 from here. These 2 possibly assisted by this one. These 3 will go support this business. That should be fine. That should potentially, theoretically, be great. This white, what just spawned, can come up this way. You can go down that way. That's lovely. Okay, you're going to go up here. This one's going to go circular. Yeah, that was a lot of white happening at the same time, wasn't it? Okay. You go that way. You go that way. You point back up north. We'll kill that tile. We'll draw you over there. That's cool. Okay. Is that good? Is that solid? Do we need to do any adjustinating here? I don't think so. Okay. Plus, we got another orange to spawn up this way. That means there's 5 oranges supporting this business. Everything, for the minute, looks pretty solid. I don't see any clear and obvious disaster points. This orange business, in the long run, is probably going to be a problem. And I'm not a fan of the general distribution or lack thereof as regards these light blues, but broadly speaking, I think it's fine. Let's take these whites here. Now I could, what I could do, in fact what I think I should do, is restructure all of these to basically undo what I just spent 5 minutes doing. It is the correct thing to do, and that is what matters. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these 4 whites right here. They're going to run up to this circle. These whites right here, you are going to swoop that away, support that. You are going to shift allegiances, go up that way. The 3 of you, boop, 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 and boop, I said boop, are going to go up to this business. That'll be cool. And then these 4 right here are going to motorway number 3 down into this business. Okay. That seems good, solid, and decent. I could have like stapled these 4 down to this road and continued sharing over here, but like in the fullness of time, these purples are going to need to do stuff, so I should enable them to do stuff. Speaking of stuff, I think some stuff that we're going to have to do involves these oranges taking motorway number 4 into this business. Great. Now, pink troubles. Pink troubles are starting to pile up over here. It's not so much due to lack of cars. You've still got cars in driveways. Is it just excessive demand? If it's just excessive demand, that might not be the worst thing in the world. Oh, wait. I was going to do that, but these two White Houses have spawned in an incredible location. So if these two White Houses are going to spawn right here, then we can just shloop like so, get motorway number 3 servicing this business. I could probably finagle a way to give me another motorway. I could probably finagle another way to like have the motorway service the circle. And that might be better, but it'll be fine. All of this will be okay-ish, one hopes. Hey, hi there, little pink guy down there. I don't necessarily love you, but, you know. These two purples will snake their way up here, support this business. Can this road fucking restructure? No, okay, fine, whatever. How are we gonna get over to you, one wonders? We could easily snag a couple of... You know, if this pink right here, if you want to get a pink buddy, man, if you want to get another pink buddy, we could motorway the two of you into here and then motorway number 2 down to there. That would be just aces. But I don't think that's going to happen. Well, if it does happen, we can restructure it. In the meantime, motorway number 5 exists to send these two pinks down this-ish way over like so. Okay. So, you two oranges can go over that-a-way. This White House can join this tiny little white road, get up like so. Okay. Oh, hey! You remember that thing I was saying wouldn't happen? It totally happened. So, motorway number 2 can now serve this business right here, thanks to these pink houses. These pinks over here, Voop and Voop, can reunite with their southern brethren, take motorway number 5 on a big, long, stupid highway down over here, and assuming nobody dies in the reconstruction, which didn't happen the first time the country went through that, but it'll be fine, I'm sure. You have gone immediately circular. Mother of fuck. All right, give me 30 more road tiles. Do I want to trade motorway number 2 for motorway number 5? No, actually. We've got another pink spawn right here. So this is 4 houses on a tiny motorway. Yeah, 4 houses on a tiny motorway is basically fine, I think. I think you're basically fine. I think these two businesses up here are also basically fine. Like, we've got so many cars in driveways, and there are more spawns happening here. These are lovely spawns. Maybe the bottom left pink could have a long drive. Not easily. Because this right here is the bottom of the map, and I don't think we're in for any more expansion. So I just traded white houses here. This is still 5 going up to here, and we net an extra taking the long road up this way. So this bottom left pink, I could theoretically chop off these 2 oranges. Just like do that. And I mean, right now these houses aren't in use. But, no, wait, actually, hold on. If I do that, that adds a 4th orange into this motorway, which mitigates some of the concern for over here, which could mean that Operation Big Long Stupid Pink Drive is actually feasible. And hey, I've got a bunch of road tiles. It would save me a motorway. I can traffic light right here in such a way as to make that not an issue. So you come down here, you go like so, and then into boop. I am exactly out of road tiles, which is impressive. But, at least for the moment, this is not dying, which is lovely. And I have netted myself a free motorway, which is probably also good. Speaking of things that are not also good, we've got this dude up here. This dude up here is a light blue business what needs support. Additionally, this light blue circle is starting to fall apart for lack of support. So, fuck. Let's do something about something. So I've got this clump of light blues here. I can't really do anything with it, though. I call it a clump, but there's no great way to pull any more than 2 houses out of it. And I could motorway these 2 up to there. Wouldn't do anything to solve this, though. Can I leave this until Monday? I think I have to leave this until Monday now, given that it's already Sunday. Oh, wow, you've just gone ultra dying. Okay, listen, we're gonna have to just chuck some cars at you for a second. You're gonna be fine for a minute. Give me another motorway. Okay. So, Coffee Cafe says you can just chuck it on the purple road, which is, yeah. This is the purple road. We could do like this and this and this and send up that away. Give all of these pinks a motorway. And give all those pinks a motorway is not the worst idea. This purple did just go circular, though. This purple going circular means that this road's gonna be busier, which is bad. You are a white house that's not doing anything. Why don't you jump over that away? You jump back up north. Northern circle's looking a little danger zone-y. Let's see here. I still don't mind the idea of giving... I do have a free light blue house. I actually have... Hold on. How are cars leaving this house? Oh, they're going through this plaza and up here and over to there. No, 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 no. Oh, friend, no. Don't do that. Do a different thing. Oh, buddy, do anything other than the thing you're currently doing. Okay. So you do that. I do have a free light blue house right here, which I could theoretically give up here or down there. Oh, one problem at a time. Okay. I still don't mind the idea of taking all of these pinks. You know what? Let's just murder all of this road, being careful not to murder motorway number 1. If I just do this, right? If I just do... I don't even have to restructure all of this if I don't want to. I could just, like, stick a motorway here and do that. That would be dumb. Definitely suboptimal. But as a temporary stopgap while I think of something to do with everything else, that would at least shorten the travel time here and free up all of this. It would essentially take the cap off of the road network here. You could let the light blues act as backup for the right outer circle on the terracotta. So the light blue. Oh, you just grab them onto this road and run them up that way? Don't love that. I do have like 5 houses right here. And I could very easily just boop, boop, boop. That gets 3 of them on this road, and if I slightly tweak the shape of this road, that gives me another couple. Got to service both of these concerns, though. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to run you up here. I'm out of road. Okay, everybody go. You are going to need to hang on for like 18 seconds. If you can hang on for the length of one Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus WrestleMania match, then everything is going to be okay. So I've just netted 19 roads, which is great. You, 1, 2, 3, go up here. This motorway, come over here, service that business. So now we got boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Yeah, this I can definitely shave more road if I need to. I don't know that I'm going to need to. I certainly don't know that I'm going to want to. Let's see. Okay. So blues are coming up here. That's okay. These purples are starting to congregate right here, which is neat. This white business has gone circular. That's basically fine. Get more purple spawns over here. That's okay. Oh boy. Okay, this light blue is not adapting well to the new environment. I may have kill murdered it. You know, it occurs to me. Well, first of all, removing the cap up here has done good things in general. Let's start by doing that. This frees up motorway number 3. Having thereby freed up motorway number 3, I can take you and you, and we staple these 2 light blues to this business. This business is probably just gonna die, though. Like, yeah, too late. Curses and failure. Dang it. 2,236 commuters over 89 days. It's not a bad number, but it's also not a great number. Top 10% in the world. Victory over Nude Indigo. Failure at the hands of Parlor Ghost. Drop those ghosties in the chat if you've got them. And hey, Samurai Sam did not put up a score today, so GG's for me. Now, granted, part of the reason Sam didn't do anything yesterday was because it was his birthday, so he didn't play mini Motorways. How dare he? Everybody drop some... Okay, fine. Let's drop some Samurai Slams in the chat. Happy birthday, Samurai Sam. Hope it was a good one. And now, let us Wordle. Where's my Wordle button? There is my Wordle button. Hello, Wordle button. Now, unfortunately, Samurai is a 7-letter word, and Sam is a 3-letter word. So it was happy day of birth. Happy day of birth to the Samurai Sam. There is an R in the word, and that is about all that we know. Okay. Well, it can't be radio because there's an I in radio. Can't be route because there's a T in route. It could be prank. Could absolutely be prank. There's nothing saying it's not prank, except for now we know that it's not prank. But hey, we do also know that there's a P in it, which means it could be ropey. It's an adjective that means like unto a rope. No? Okay. Well, let's see here. We've got several letters in the correct locations, which is good. So, it could be rupum. It's the minor problem that rupum isn't a word, but it could be rupee, the currency of India. Or did they switch to a different? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so there's no U, but there is another E, so it could be like repel. Everyone's 17th favorite Pokemon item? Sure. Everyone's 17th favorite Pokemon item is repel. Also, everyone's 17th favorite Pokemon item is the title of the episode because it has Pokemon in it for the beautiful, beautiful SEO. Now then, We solved the Wordle in 4. Hooray for me. Let us draw some connections. We have chess pieces. I notice a bishop and a queen, but nothing else. Fair enough. There is a queen, a prince, and a lord, but there isn't a fourth member of royalty. I see Prince and Madonna. Those are both musical artists, but I don't think there was there is a musical artist named Lord, but she has it with an E, so. Sunflare Space notes that brother, bishop, cardinal, and pastor, these are all religious figure associated words. Is brother a title? I always think of it as more like an honorific. But you're not wrong. Actually, Coffee Cafe, I think, has got it. Brother, Lord, please, and sheesh are like exclamations of frustrations, like, oh, brother, oh, Lord, sheesh, oh, please. That sort of thing. There, give me a break. Yeah, like that. Okay. Heart and soul. I fell in love with you. Heart and soul. No? Okay. Heart is a band, actually. Maybe these are just musical acts. You've got Brother, Queen, Prince, and Madonna. Yeah. Brother, Queen, Prince, and Madonna. Those are all musical acts. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame musical acts. Okay, fine. Whatever. So, now you've got Cardinal, Deli, Pastor, Soul, Prior, Niece, and Bishop. All right, so does anything here form a train? No? Okay, fine. Prior means 4, but that's no. Prior art, prior. I feel like this is like one of these is a fill in the blank. So let's see here. I mean, cardinal, pastor, and bishop are all religious titles. The problem is, I don't think prior is, and I'm reasonably certain that there isn't no one in the Catholic Church is named Deli Franklin or anything. It's not a thing. Rome is a homophone for Rome. That's true. As a matter of fact, Rome, Delhi, Seoul, and Nice are all homophones for cities. Oh, God damn it. Thank you, Coffee Cafe. Oh, good job, Connections. Good job. That's one of the ones where you're just like, yes, you're correct. I agree. I understand. And apparently prior actually is a religious title. Okay. Oh, ecclesiastical titles. Great. Awesome. Forgive me for not brushing up on my Ecclesiastes. Kick you in your Ecclesiastes. Anyway. Sorry, I just changed the title of the episode. Now then. We must remember Pedro. According to Sunflare Space, unfortunately, Pedro didn't play for any of these teams. So we can remember Pedro Martinez, historically great pitcher and all that, but he won't help us win today. Sadness. An Atlanta Brave who had 20 or more wins in a season. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that Tom Glavine did that. Hey, Tom Glavine did that. An Atlanta Brave who had 30 or more saves in a season. That'll be Craig Kimbrell. He did that. Good for him. An Atlanta Brave who also played for the San Diego Padres is Greg Maddux. Tremendous. New York Yankee who had 30 saves in a season. The obvious one is Mariano Rivera, but let's go a little bit. Remember who was the closer before Rivera and say John Wetland. And then a New York Yankee who had 20 or more wins in a season. Mike Mussina did that in his last season. As I recall, it was a big deal. Yankee who played for the Padres is any of a good number of folk, and yet here I stand. We'll get back to that. An Angel who had 30 saves in a season, we'll go with K-Rod, Francisco Rodriguez, and then an Angel who had 20 wins as a starting pitcher in a season. Hey, oh boy. How many good Los Angeles Angels starting pitchers can you name? Shohei Ohtani never had a 20-win pitching season. Did Mark Langston? Probably not. Did Jared Washburn? Gonna go with no. Did John Lackey? No. No, he did not. Fuck, man. Did Nolan Ryan? Probably not. Oof. Oof, this particular doof. Well, bad times all around. Let's come back to that one. A Los Angeles Angel. Oh crap. The alternative was we have to remember some Padres. I don't want to remember any Padres. Here, Ricky Henderson. He's a Pod Yankee. There we go. Now, we got to remember some Angels. One of them played for the Padres, and one of them won 20 games as a pitcher in a season. Oh boy. Shit, son. Oh God. Who the hell? I cannot think of any truly historically good or great Angels starting pitchers. I mean, they did have Nolan Ryan, I guess. I don't remember if they had Nolan Ryan when Nolan Ryan was good, and I don't remember if Nolan Ryan ever won 20 games in a season, but, pitchers pitched a bunch when Nolan Ryan was a pitcher. Oh, thank God I got Nolan Ryan. Great. Now, we have the small matter of requiring one more. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. James Shields might have been an Angel? Maybe? That sounds vaguely familiar, but also I'm not certain of that. Mark Teixeira was never a Padre. Darren Erstad was never a Padre. Was David Eckstein a Padre? I don't think so. He might have been. It feels like it could be right, but I'm not necessarily ready to go, yes, absolutely, David Eckstein was a Padre. Troy Gloss was never a Padre. Benji Molina was never a Padre. Jared Weaver? Actually, I think Jared Weaver was a Padre. I feel like I have a fairly strong visual of Jared Weaver in one of those swoopy blue fonted Padres jerseys with his awful dyed blonde hair. That feels right. Let's go with that. Jared Weaver, Angel and Padre legend, right? Right! I was right about stuff. Oh, I do so enjoy being correct. It is not a thing that happens often enough. Okay, so there have been 7 Angels. 7 who had 20 wins in a season. Awful. Awful. Awful waffles. Okay. But we got it. It is an immaculate grid, and let us celebrate with Trivial Pursuit. Who was the first member to leave one? I don't know. Okay. What country is the birthplace of Borat? He's from Kazakhstan. The 1988 Calgary Olympics saw the debut of a bobsled team from Jamaica. They made a movie about it with John Candy. Game, show me the next question now, please. Trivial Pursuit. You appear to be broken. Next question. Game. You have one job. How did you fuck up your job so bad? Can I quit and replay? Next question. You know, I like Trivial Pursuit as a game. The people who make Trivial Pursuit are very stressing sometimes. It is an alpha version of Trivial Pursuit Infinite, which means it's not going to be perfect. And it is, in fact, broken! So, yay. Let us claim absolute victory over Trivial Pursuit. And note that that is the end of today's edition of Good Morning Mini Motorways. Folks, I will be back tomorrow morning for another edition of Gimmimimim, and in fact, we can bring up our stream schedule for the week. It is business as usual until Friday, because I have to be in Connecticut pretty early Friday morning for work. So, yeah, no streams on Friday. But we'll be back tomorrow morning for another edition of Gimmimimim. Until then, thank y'all so much for being here. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.